Hello, Meeply. Are you in an ad? Is it an ad? Also, hello, Little DeAndre, and hello, BP. Are we in the middle of an ad? Or no? I gotta make sure. Twitch has stopped, like, making it apparent when someone's in an ad or not. It says ad break ends in 40 seconds, but that doesn't mean you're in an ad. That's stupid. Twitch. Twitch, come on. You son of a bitch, Twitch. Why you gotta be this way? Why you gotta be this way, Twitch? When you stop being... When you start being cringe, Twitch? I'm confused. Hello, welcome in, those that are coming in. I'm Merpins, and we're doing nothing. I am not an ad. I have broken your rules, outer gods of Twitch. You're not in an ad. Little aphid. M. 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 Wrong pipe. I'm dying. How do you tell parents you're, how do you tell your parents that you're bisexual? Just go up to your mom and dad and say, Mom, Dad, I love you both. That's the dumbest shit. Hi, hello, Optimus. Hello, Zen. You're on Twitch this time? Hell yeah. Hello, Yoshida. I made myself laugh. I hope someone else laughed at that one. I thought that one was fucking funny. I gotta write that fucking timestamp down. Holy shit. Made myself laugh. Do y'all remember Freddy? Like the Flintstone? Yeah, I remember him. Also, Zen, you're on Twitch. Don't forget to leave a follow if you're on Twitch. You gotta do that. Twitch is awesome. You get emotes and stuff. Even if the free ones get emotes. You get a few free ones. You get a thumbs up. Freddie Mercury. Freddy, like the guy in your nightmares who has claws and like is all fucked up looking. That guy. I'm pretty sure they mean Fred Flintstone though. Play Civilization 6. I love Civ 6. But I have played it on stream before. Like once or twice. But I don't anymore. Because I don't really support the company. Plus I played it too much. I played it with my wife a whole shit ton. Now I'm bored of it. The little devil on your shoulder is the FBI agent watching you through your computer. Well, yeah. Tell him to eat sand. I don't know. Is that funny? Not really. Not at all, actually. I already had my moment of funny. I used up all my funny in one joke right at the beginning of the stream. Shit. No, like that one guy who joins, joins your live, but those it give you flashbacks. No. It does not. For Pete's sake, who is Pete and why do I care what happens to him? You know, dad humor. Dad humor. Meeply, who has a unsettlingly close name to my name, give me dad humor. I can't believe we share the same letters in our names. You've been working on a Metal Zen project Mark II today. Hell yeah, you have been. You're gonna change your profile name? Sure, Optimus Prime. Why would you do that? Optimus Prime is great. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Optimus Prime is awesome. That's an awesome username. Charismatic Convoy would be proud. You sent a mobility test to Discord. Hell yeah. I think I watched it. Unless you sent a new one. If you did the one, if it was the one from yesterday that you sent, I watched it after the stream and it's pretty cool. Kind of hard to see with how dark it is outside when you shot it, but still pretty cool. Still pretty cool. Shut up! I hate that. Okay. There we go. God. Why is there no baguette option when you choose your gender on apps? Okay. Okay. Interesting statement you just made. I breathed in and I almost died. You're the funniest guy in the room, trust. I mean, like, I was the funniest guy for all of 2 seconds with that joke I made. And now I'm out of funny juices. I spent all my funny juices in the first 5 minutes of the stream. I was visible for a good, like, 20 seconds before I was asked a question that I had to give a funny answer. Dude, I used up all my funny, and it's so good. Damn. I hate it when I use up all my funny in one go. I gotta savor my funny, man. If Bunny can make it to the stream tomorrow, we're doing more Delta tomorrow. I've never heard of you, man. Never seen you before in my life. Doesn't ring a bell. Nope. Look at this new guy with this new persona. You used up your funny on the first dad joke. Man, your funny reserves are really low. I'm surprised. Someone who shares my similar sounding name to me used it all up so fast. Too bad. So sad. But here I have a really all of a sudden I have a really mild headache. Very, very mild. I made dinner. I made my wife and I dinner. I made hamburger helper, but not from the box. I made it from scratch. I made it from scratch because boxed hamburger helper is stupid. Freddy Fazballs. Not gonna lie, like, what the fuck? I don't know what you're talking about. Pain. Strange pain. Strange pain. I'm out of drinking now. I just have water. I have water left. I don't drink alcohol, by the way. That was just a regular soda. I stole one of my wife's sodas, just a regular Coca-Cola, which I don't really take those. This is the first one I've taken. Someday I'll remember. No, probably not. I don't understand. I can't even perceive what your name is. No. None. 0 perception points. Sorry. I dumped my perception stat, is what I'm saying. I dumped my perception stat, and here we are. Hello there. Samut Senka. Welcome in. New face. New face. It's so weird when I'm getting when I get new faces when I'm doing just chatting streams. That never happens because this category is so saturated. You missed my really funny joke 5 minutes ago. Anyway, welcome in. I think you're new, right? New face? Am I incorrect? Have you been here before? Do I have no brain? You'll have to correct me. Apologies. Apologies, but you'll have to correct me if you've been here before. If you're new here, hi. My name is Merpins, and I'm cringe. But, I mean, everyone here's cringe. You're all here watching a VTuber on the internet. Everyone's cringe. And that's fine. And that's fine. When isn't that fine? I have a mild headache. I have a mild headache. I don't know where it came from. Maybe I haven't drank enough water today, but I've been chugging water. You had sent a second one. It's not a YouTube video though. I'll have to take a look. Thank you. I'll look at it after the stream. You were in my very old live stream. That doesn't narrow it down. Ability test for Mark II. I'll take a look at it after the stream. I can't watch stuff that has sound in it on the stream, but I'll take a look at it. I think it'll be cool. I always love seeing the creations of people who are followers. That's cool. Like the blacksmith. Like where's the blacksmith stuff. It's like I have a stuffy nose, but I don't. There's not really any sound even talking it. Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. How's the progress, by the way? Good movement? 5 years ago, my butthole. I've been live for 400 and every day for 454 days, and that's how long I've been a VTuber. So, incorrect. 5 years is incorrect. The idea to become a VTuber on YouTube and Twitch wasn't even a twinkle in my eye at the time, because I was really stupid. I probably should have thought of it, but I didn't. Doesn't limit movement much. Good. That's good. And it's there to help you lift stuff, because it's an exoskeleton. It's there to help you lift extra weight. Or is it just there to make you look rad? Is it functional, or is it for the Vine? Or is it for the Vine right now and you want it to be functional at some point? It works? Hell yeah. It's not for the Vine, it's real. Shit. Fuck yeah. Your nickname means self-esteem. You just wrote it in Russian using English letters because you're from Russia. Nice. Excellent, Samutsinka. Nice. I don't speak any other language but English because I'm brain dead. It's supposed to increase strength and stamina. I don't know about. I don't think anything can really increase your stamina per se. Not really, but it could absolutely increase your strength. I guess it would increase your stamina because you wouldn't be using as much energy carrying heavy stuff. So it wouldn't really, like, it serves the same purpose, I guess, technically speaking, right? I guess? Maybe? Something like that? Right? Maybe? I have to fucking make another short tonight? Man, I can't believe it. I already made a short today, and I have to make another one? My wife has been asking me, like, why don't you make shorts with me in it? It's because you're not in my streams very often. If she appeared in my streams more often. Less work you have to do, the more you can do. Exactly right. Yeah, that's why. So it's less about increasing your stamina and just more about making it so you don't have to use as much energy doing stuff. Ooh! Deltarune music. We're almost at the chapter where this music is in it. Yeah, we gotta finish chapter 3. We're gonna get into chapter 3 tomorrow, probably, if Buddy can be here. Iron Man over here. I know, right, Kraz? You missed my great joke. Kraz, you missed my excellent joke. You missed my so good joke that you would actually love this joke. Oh yeah, you know you fucking something. It probably wasn't that funny. Some guy came into the stream and was like, how do I come out to my parents that I'm bi? And I was like, well, just go up to your parents and go, Mom, Dad, I love you both. Made me laugh. That one made me laugh. It was so good. I'm gonna make a short on that fucking shit. It came in my mind immediately. I was like, yep, this is the one. That's pretty funny. Remember that Peak live you did and talked about buttholes? That doesn't narrow it down either. We play Peak and talk about buttholes all the time. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. I make that joke all the time. When anyone asks about my VTube model, I'm like, I made it myself. I made it in a cave with a box of scraps. That I always do that. I do love the original Duder. I do love the original Duder, the original Iron Man. Yeah. I am very skeptical that they're going to make Robert Downey Jr. work well as Doomsday. I cannot imagine how they're going to do that. And they keep denying that it's like an alternate version of Iron Man. I don't see how they're going to do that. I'm skeptical. Good old Tony Stank. Yep, Tony Stank is my favorite. Good movie good. Yep. I gotta watch it again. But there's a lot of stuff I gotta watch. Man, I have so many. I'm so behind on everything. I gotta watch a whole shit ton of shit. Fuck. We'll get back to watching stuff soon. Soon. It's just like if I have time to watch something, I might as well be streaming, right? Right? If I've got time to like, if I'm not watching it with my wife and I have time to watch something. More sauce stuff, Kraz. More sauce stuff. That was a weak burp. That was a weak sauce. That was barely a burp. Barely a burp. I'm gonna have my man license revoked if I keep doing that shit. I didn't let it percolate long enough. That's my own fault. That's my own fault. Shit. Ugh. Just ate dinner. It was good. I made it myself. It was Hamburger Helper. It wasn't from a box. It was from scratch. I cut up half an onion. I cut up half a bell pepper. And then I used some ground turkey. Thank you for the fart. This is how real men burp. They fart? Is what you're saying? They fart? Burps are for everyone, Kraz. Burps are, well, that's not really a burp. Burps are for everyone. Okay? Huh? It was good, though. I made hamburger, Hamburger Helper. It was good. Made it from scratch. My wife liked it. And that's all that matters. If my wife liked it, it means it was good. Hamburger. I made it with turkey, though. I made it with ground turkey. That good-ass ground turkey we got. I made that into Hamburger Helper. Yeah. Turned out good. Turned out good. Made good. Taste good. We got lots of leftovers. Have dinner tomorrow, too. Depending. Probably. We'll see. We'll see. So how's everyone doing tonight? Kraz, how you doing? Zen, how you doing? Meeply, how you doing? Everyone coming in on YouTube. Little Aphid, how's everyone doing? How's the kids? How's the wife? How y'all doing today? I hope everyone's doing well. Makes a Murphy sad if everyone's not doing well. You remember me? Mahmood? Glad you're doing good. You're doing good as well, Kraz. Woke up at the dead of night to draw a robot dude, or hell yeah. You're doing pretty good today? You've been in the workshop a lot today? I mean, you do love the workshop, and therefore that would be a good day, right? You remember me from where, Mahmood? What would it be, where, Mama say Masama Makusa, where the fuck did you see me, huh? I've been hiding this whole time. It's impossible. Impossible. You couldn't have seen me before. I've been hiding in the algorithm. Evading all the sensors. Where's my friend? Which one? I have a bunch. My wife is here sometimes. We got Carla here sometimes. We got Bunny here sometimes. We get Link here sometimes. We get Jaden here sometimes. Which one are we talking about? Which friend? We get Shay here sometimes. We get Midnight here sometimes. Hell yeah, you gotta send me that shit, Kraz. You gotta send me that picture of a robot dude you made. I'm not gonna tell you how shit it is. Just kidding. I'll tell you how good it is. I'm sure it's good. I would never make fun of someone's art when they're genuinely trying to be a better artist. It's supposed to be thunder and lightning, very, very frightening tomorrow, which means my wife is almost definitely gonna get called in for work. She isn't supposed to work tomorrow, but she's on call all the time, so she's almost definitely gonna get called in tomorrow. If it's supposed to be thunder lightning. Ugh. Ow. Pain. Oh. Oh. Pain. I'm good. My wife might join me on stream in a bit if she's feeling it. She might not. She might not. Now that I'm doing night streams like this sometimes, a lot of the times when I'm doing 2 streams in a day, my wife can join me because she do it when she's home. She's home. She can join me. Isn't that cool? Isn't that awesome-tacular? It came to you in a dream. It came. It's a box van. As a transformer. Or like a moving van as a transformer. That's kind of cool. To be fair, I'm gonna be real. The transformer itself looks like a transformer. I wouldn't know what kind of vehicle made it, but I mean it's well drawn actually. Like honestly, you done good. You done good, Kraz. This transformer is transformer. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not savvy enough. You done good. I'm not savvy enough at Transformers to look at it and be like, oh, this was a box truck, or oh, this one's an aeroplane. You know, I don't know how to do that. I'm not that good. No. When will I ever be that good? Probably not ever. Probably never. Probably never. I have no plans for tonight, but if the stream continues to be very dead, we'll probably play Maple Story or something. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. But as it sits right now, I'd like to just keep chatting at everyone. Like I've been doing the past few nights, except for that one where I didn't. Unless Jane pops in and is like, we have to spire. I think that could happen, but that usually doesn't. Usually does not. I don't know when her vacation ends. Boop, boop, boop. Merps, it's time to spire. Exactly, right? That's exactly how Jane would be. Merps. Spire. It's time. And a bit shit like that. We spire. Stuff like that. That's how it usually goes with the Jane. If she pops in. My wife might want to spire as well. Or she might just want to chat. Or she might not want to join at all. I don't know. She's been joining me the last couple times I've been streaming night. So she might not want to. And that's fine. Tomorrow is going to be Deltarune Day. We're gonna continue with Chapter 3. We're going to probably finish Chapter 3 depending on how long it takes to kill the Roaring Knight. Bunny says it shouldn't be too hard to defeat the Roaring Knight. I don't know. I haven't done the Roaring Knight before, so I wouldn't know. So I wouldn't know. Nice to be able to do that, though. Do. Hey, Kraz, you know, I just realized my theory is even more sound than I thought. My theory for Chapter 6, what Chapter 6 is, makes even more sense than I thought. Now that I think about it. It's a good theory, but it makes even more sense. In Chapter 2, Noelle is introduced to the possibility of making a dark fountain because she's told how to make one, right? But in the weird route, she's not told how to make one, and it's pretty explicitly like theorized and like what's the word? Theorized and like foreshadowed that they're not even going to do chapter 6 for the weird route. The weird route just starts at chapter 7, supposedly. Which means that makes even more sense why that would be the case, because chapter 6 couldn't exist on the weird route, so they skip it. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Gotta love the wee wee wees. Boo. Boo. So it makes even more sense. Because, like, it couldn't happen in chapter 6 anyway, and they're gonna probably skip chapter 6. It's also why a lot of people believe that chapter 6 and chapter 7 are both gonna come out at the same time. Wee 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 is so cute. I know, right? That's why I have it. It makes my wife laugh every time. It makes my wife laugh every time. Ugh, pain. And it's the only cute one. The other 3, not cute. 2 of them are creepy, 1 of them is just silly. Unless you're considering Dingwaller and...
No. Stop it, Gandalf.
Yeah, see, just weird. And then the other 2 are creepy. Love you, babe. The chat is very quiet right now. And that's fine.
That's why we love our dog. Love you, babe.
Love you, babe. Love you, babe. You get to summon. You get to summon Andy and the toys now. Is that where it's going, Krez? You get to summon Andy and his toys. Well, duh. I thought so.
It's like looking into the face of an angel, Andy. It's too much for humans.
You don't come back from infinity, Andy.
You don't. You just can't. Infinity. I need to add more. I need to add more stuff that you can do like those little ones there. I need to add more of them. I haven't found any good ones, though. Oh, maybe a potion seller? You have cancer, Andy. You have cancer, Andy. Yeah. Not that one, no. I wouldn't do that one. I've already done that one. That one already exists. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's uh-oh? Why you uh-oh? Why you uh-oh? Answer the Marpins. You don't know? Okay. Okay. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. I gotta always respond with bunny stuff with pregnant merpins. With merpreg. I gotta always respond to bunny with merpreg. Always. On Discord. So what's everyone up to tonight? What are y'all up to tonight? What's everyone up to? Hello, Jax. Welcome back. I know what I'm up to. I decided to stream. I decided to go live. Nothing much, just pondering and such, playing with your balls, pondering the orb. Understood. I decided to stream because I felt like it. Otherwise I was just gonna sit on my ass and like watch YouTube or maybe another VTuber or something. Like what else am I doing, right? I should be live. I should be live. If I can help it, I should be live, right? Obviously. Right? I'd love to be live on like TikTok or something. Whatever those are too. I'd like to be live on every platform. Whenever I'm live. But I cannot. Bro, you're on Shorts. And click on live and you see me again. Well, welcome back, Jax. You think about going back to the workshop? You can. If you do, make sure to leave a follow here on Twitch then. You'd have to do that first. But that could be fun. You could always put me in an earphone or something like that and just listen if you want. Be here in spirit while you metal bend or something. I encourage you to I encourage you to pursue your hobbies, my friend. I encourage you to pursue your hobbies. You know? Oh, itchy face. Encouragement. Words of encouragement. 2. It must have been Zen and Samutsenka. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. I'm assuming it's 2 of you. We're lurker friendly, so it doesn't tell me. So I'm gonna assume. I'm gonna make an ass out of you and me, and assume it was both of yous. Thank you guys. If there's anyone else, thank you instead. But I think it was you two. Pickles. Welcome back, Pickles. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate it. Now you have a thumbs up emoji, and a hand emoji, and a raid emoji, and a smiley face emoji, and like one other that I forget. I forgot. You get 5. You get 5. Okay, Jax. Okay. Whatever you say. Just don't hurt my family. Whatever you say, just don't hurt my family. They've kidnapped my family. Who the fuck threw that rock? It did not tell me. The only person who that happens to is my wife. You're eating my flesh. Who the fuck threw that rock? Who the fuck was it? Who the fuck was it? What the hell? Who threw... Who the fuck? Zen, hydrate. But why isn't it showing me who's throwing rocks? When did it stop telling me who throws rocks? It tells me to Dinkwawer, but what the fuck happened to the rock? And why did it make that? No. Okay. If someone's following and unfollowing to throw stuff, you gotta stop. Seriously. It freaks out Twitch. If it's you, Zen, don't do that. Just a forewarning. Don't do that. I ban people for that. I don't want to ban you. If it's the other guy, don't do that. If it's Kraz, you know not to do that. Yeah. Just for a warning. Anyway, You're just gonna throw them in a volcano? It's fine. Do that. Do that instead. Don't throw them at me, though. If you want to throw stuff at me, there's a cheap alternative. Throw a rock. Or at least it tells me that someone threw a rock. Okay? Okay? It's cheap. I made them cheap on purpose. Wee wee wee. Woo woo wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. I go many streams in a row where that doesn't happen. You met my family? Oh, well. They've taken my family. Someone's eating. Yeah, you're eating my flesh. You're eating my flesh. Yeah. I had to ban. You got rid of my outline? What the fuck, man? That's so rude. That's so rude. Now I have to go around without an outline for a while. Fucking god damn it. I have an outline on purpose. It makes it so my hair doesn't blend into the background. Okay? That's why I have it. So how was everyone's day? Mine was good. Normal. I don't have a background now. I don't have an outline now. How do you think your day was going? I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know you, but you've been in my stream a couple times, but I don't know you. So how would I know? I wouldn't. I wouldn't know. How could I know? They're gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know? They're gonna know. Hello, Valeria. Welcome back. How does he know? Does he know? He's gonna know. My blah blah blah. My day was good. I had a stream earlier today. I streamed and did my Maple Story, and then before that I mowed the lawn and cleaned the cat litter, and then after the stream I hung out with my wife, and then I made a short. And then I browsed YouTube, read a couple manhwas, and then you have a cat? I have a couple cats. Yeah, I got 4 of them. Tax time. And then I made dinner, and now I'm streaming again. And now I'm streaming again. Deltarune. And now I'm Deltarune again. Ba, 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 ba. Tax day isn't for like a while, and also I don't need to. The talk with your old buddy yesterday about Gunham and whatnot was cool, excellent. You have 2 black cats, and they're both very cute. I have 1 black cat, black and white cat. Then I have an orange cat, and then I have two like tortoiseshell looking cats. Like the if you think of the word cat, it's what they look like. I don't know if that comes to everyone's mind, but like if you look at a picture, if you look up the word cat on Google, let me see if it pops up right away. Cat. Yeah, if you look up the word cat on Google, it's the second image. It's the second image. That's what they look like. One of them is really big, and one of them looks like that small one. The second image, if you look up the word cat, is what my other 2 cats look like. Except one is big and one is exactly that. We also used to have a dog, but we found a new home for her, and it was great. Hello, Kadik. Cad Ija. I'm not gonna pronounce it. I'm gonna call you Cad. K-Had. That's stupid. That's dumb. I'm gonna give me back my outline, okay? Thank you. Got my outline back. We're good. All is well. All is right with the world. I got my outline back. All is right with the world. I have my outline again. I hate it when people take my outline. It's my outline. It's my personal outline. And it's rude when you take it. By the way, if you're new here on Twitch, don't forget to leave a follow. I stream every day, sometimes twice a day, like I did today. So did anyone have something interesting happen to you guys today? I streamed earlier. That's not really interesting. I stream every day. Turns out that the company that animated the Evangelion rebuild movies, animated, yeah, that's correct. And that's pretty cool. You didn't know that? That's really funny because even I knew that. I'm really surprised you didn't know that, Kraz. Even I knew that one. Not to like rub it into your face or nothing like that. Just like how I know that? Like when we were playing it, Bunny immediately said, you know, this the studio that did XYZ did this, and one of the XYZs was Evangelion, some Evangelion movies. You already told me that you were notable. So fair. You don't remember that? It might have been Kara that said that, but it was one of the two. I think it was probably Kara because Kara had already looked into stuff and Bunny hadn't. So it was probably Kara actually. Now I think about it. But yeah. But yeah. Here's what happened. Plus, also, I keep getting fucking Deltarune stuff in my feed. And I have gotten multiple videos telling me exactly that. As well. From different people who are trying to get the internet clout by telling a fact on the internet that that everyone already knows because already 10 million people made that fucking video. Merps, did I play Hollow Knight yet? I haven't played it on stream, but I played it a long time ago. Long time no see. Welcome back, Bubbles. I did play Hollow Knight off stream before I was a streamer. Hollow Knight's the game that got one of the games that got my wife into gaming, by the way. One of her favorite games from the old times. Ever play Silksong? We did play Silksong on stream. I never finished it because it's hard. But we got to the point where I'm at that one room with like a gauntlet that everyone struggles at. That one. I'm almost done with Act 2. But I haven't played it in a couple months, so I'll finish it eventually on stream. When I feel like it. When I feel like it, I'll finish it. Just not yet, because I don't feel like it. Sorry, not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah. Her game of all time is that one cat game, Stray. Hey, beep weep. What game we gonna play after we finish? Look, Chrono Story isn't a game you finish. To be fair, it's just one of my comfy games. It's a game I'm gonna play a lot of over the coming time period, something like that. But I'm gonna play other games, including it. Some days I'm gonna do other games now. I have to make my schedule. I need to make my schedule. Not that at this point a schedule would be kind of weird. At this point a schedule would be weird because I'm streaming multiple times a day. So if I make a schedule, it makes it harder to stick to it. I could definitely play Balatro or Inscription. Inscription, probably. Balatro, we played a ton of Balatro on stream. The old Yeehaw, I've gone over why I stopped playing that, Graz. I told you why I stopped playing that. It's because it's fucking boring. I just want a really good cowboy game with better, like, gunplay sequences and things of that nature, right? The gunplay in Red Dead Redemption 2 just feels like shit. Could also play Happy Wheels. Nah. Good. I'm not gonna steal old Markiplier's slash PewDiePie's fucking standard. The gaming standard of the internet. Nah, I'm good. I have lots of games queued to play. Kitty in the Big City? That's cute. I thought it was Stray. Cute name for a game though. Kitty in the Big City. That one we'll play eventually on stream. Yeah, it's just like it's a top down like third person like the third person perspective. No, 3/4. We have Little Kitty Big City. I'm sure we do. Hello, my love. But I'll be playing that eventually, Kraz. Yeah, are you gonna join me on stream, my love? Are you gonna join me? Are you here to join me? You don't have to. You don't have to. Don't feel bad if you don't want to. You don't have to. Hello, #1 Tokyo Mew Mew fan. That's right. That's her. She loves Tokyo Mew Mew more than coffee, which is saying something. There's very few things she loves more than coffee. Don't you say that. Too late. I've already sent that energy out into the world, and I'm not lying. Perfectly truthful. And you're not here to dispute me, so you can do nothing about it. Join chat so Kraz can make fun of you more proficiently. That's funny. No. Have I ever played Walking Zombie 2? No, I haven't played. Wee wee wee. Woo woo wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. Wee wee wee. You say wee 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 to that? Understood. That's perfectly fine. I love it when you say wee 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 to me, love. It's called the language of love. A game you really like is called Lost in Random. It's like an RPG where your adventure changes based on the rolls of a die, like Dungeons and Dragons. Really fun. You could try that. I might try that. That actually sounds pretty good. Lost in Random. I'm gonna write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Okay, so. Well, I wasn't like trying to find a game to play today, love. I was gonna just chat with chat, but like people ask what the game I was gonna play after I play Chrono Story is, and I was like, like Chrono Story isn't really a game with an ending, but I'm gonna play more games soon, so I mean, like, it's less about me looking for a game to play right now and more about just like games we're talking about. Dice with Death, definitely. Truth or Dare? I can't really do any dares. If you have a question for me, ask a question, and I'll answer it. It's not really Truth or Dare, though. Literally one of your favorite games of all time. I love Binding of Isaac. My wife knows very well that I love Binding of Isaac, and I've beaten the shit out of that game. Yep. Banger alert, Moonlighter. Yeah, I've been meaning to play Moonlighter as well. The Final Station. I don't know if I'm gonna play the Final Station, but Moonlighter is a game I've been meaning to play as well. I played Binding of Isaac on stream a couple of times. I usually don't because there's not really. I don't really have the audience for it. Questions. Let me look up the Final Station. If it's the game I think it is, I don't think I'm gonna end up playing it on stream. Let's see, the Final Station game. Oh, this one. I thought that was a different game. I might play this on stream at some point. I might play that at some point. See, it looks. I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks fun. Hello, Taco. Welcome back. I'm streaming again. My wife's in the chat, not in the stream with me. You ended up buying more waffles and getting nice. You jumped 3 meters. Nice. That's so cool, baby. Wait, my God. You jumped 3 whole meters. Good fucking job. Yeah. I got lots of games that I'm meaning to play though. So now your fat ass got spaghetti. I made hamburger helper for dinner, but I made it from scratch. My wife that said it was good. Praise me, my wife. Tell me my hamburger helper was good on stream. Tell me it was good. Another banger is Orcs Must Die. I've heard of that one. That game is like a tower defense. If you could control and upgrade a player character on top of that, that's cool. It was pretty fucking good. See? Even my wife says my hamburger helper was good. Yeah, I made it from scratch, though. We have that game, too? I'm sure we do. I think I've seen it in our library. My wife's gaming library is... my wife is a gamer. Hey, Farm Sheep, haven't seen you in a minute. Why am I streaming so late? I stream late a lot. I'm just like multiple times a day now. Haven't seen you in a minute, though, Farm Sheep. Welcome back. Your question is that you want more wishes. You made Alfredo, nice. I made hamburger helper from scratch. I ground up the cheese, sharp cheddar, and the Jack and Jack cheese. Yeah, regular Jack cheese. No, not pepper jack. What's the other cheese, love? What's hello. I wasn't expecting you. It has been ages.
Yeah, well, I got bored and also got choice paralysis looking at my library.
It gets because you have a million games. Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it, Farm Sheep? My wife, like an RPG gamer or a roguelike gamer or what? What kind of gamer would you say you are, love?
Say I'm kind of both.
Yeah. Her library
Hello,
is like
tacos.
500 games.
Oh, God, I already got the Tokyo Mew Mew. Don't do it again.
Too late. What's the other cheese we had in the fridge? The one that's like yellow and white.
Colby Jack.
Colby Jack. I use Colby Jack as well. And then some Parmesan. Colby. Yep. Colby. How many games do you have in your library, love? Just your library alone. Let's see.
500 and something.
568. You're this close to having a funny number. In either direction by 1.
Why do you have to say things out loud?
She's 568 games. She's so close to being funny. In either way. One way is cringe, one way is just funny, and they're both funny just because it's stupid. Yeah, the craziest day yesterday. You were at a friend's house riding bikes all day, and you hit a big hole in the ground and went over the handlebars, and now I have like bruises on my legs. Yeah. Well, I hope it's all good. More like 567, right, gamers? For sure. Buy her Five Nights at Freddy's so she can get 69. Love, do you have Five Nights at Freddy's?
I do not, because it doesn't really appeal to me.
Yep. Even though she likes horror games.
I mean, most of the games that I have are, like, they're actually good games. There's a few that... What?
Most of the games I have are actually good games. Like, this is referring to Five Nights
No,
at
I don't mean...
Freddy's.
Because, you know, like, there's... I don't mean it like that. That is... I did not mean it like that.
That was really good.
I meant, like... It's not like a bunch of, like, random game, you know, like how some people just have like games that have games.
Yeah.
They're games that I'm actually gonna play, you know, and or have played but that's why like I haven't bought Five Nights at Freddy's because like it doesn't really appeal to me.
'Cause it's not a
just
real
sitting in
game.
my library. Yeah, that's not what I meant. I thought you were laughing because goblins over here just meowing like
Oh,
so
yes.
profoundly, and I thought that's what you were laughing at.
Nope. You only played FNAF for the lore and it's kind of fun, but the formula indeed is boring. Yeah. You agree the buyer FNAF? Nah, she won't play it. You got a job too, so now you're not unemployed. Hell yeah! Well, good job, Farm Sheep. Good job. The music just like hit me in the ears really hard right now. Just now, holy shit, scared me for a second. I was like, you played FNAF because you were physically forced to. FNAF came out when I started college, and I didn't care for it back then. I don't care for it now. It was a phenomenon when I was in college. Everyone in my dorm was playing fucking Five Nights at Freddy's, and I was like, that's really lame. Isn't that weird? That really tiny microcosm of time where I had a dorm room.
Oh yeah.
She wants a fire horror game. Mouthwashing is a good as hell and insane story. Do you have a game called Mouthwashing?
No.
Y'all be in the comments, but you be in his stomach. We're not this. What the fuck are you talking about? Same. You've never cared about FNAF? Yeah, right. Same. What's my opinion on grass? Weed? If you whatever you want, man. He accidentally made an airport. I'm confused. I don't know what you're talking about, Soft Spot. No idea. Dead Space is also a great horror. I'm sure my wife has Dead Space, right?
I do.
Yeah, I thought so. My gaming list is small. My game list is like 70 games. It used to be even smaller. But I got gifted a bunch of games over time. Over a time period of streaming. New Arizona. Yeah, no, oh yeah, Mecha Chameleon. Did you hear the scandal about Mecha Chameleon?
No.
And this isn't Mecha Chameleon's fault. Mecha Chameleon is a game where you can make mods for it, right? You make mods for it to make like extra maps so people can play on other maps, right?
Mm-hmm.
Apparently for like a month or two, there was a map that you could download for Mecha Chameleon that was malware, and they didn't know about it.
Wow.
And they didn't know about it, and all of a sudden they found out that it was malware, and they immediately deactivated it. But by then, they made it so you can't get it anymore. But by then, the person who had made the malware had already disappeared. So they don't know where this person is now. It's the now it's like up to Steam to figure that shit out. And they don't know what the malware was for either. They don't know what the malware was for. That's what's scary too, because it could have been stealing identities. It could have been stealing. It could have just been stealing. What's likely is it was stealing data, right? It was stealing your data, because you can sell data, and it's if you just stole their data, there's nothing really that can be traced and that kind of thing. But it could have been anything. It could have been anything. It's crazy. You heard about mecha malware? A YouTuber was a victim of it. Yeah, but they don't even know what the malware was stealing. Welcome back, Zen. Bitch, my boyfriend downloaded that map, or that's what he said. What map was it? I don't even know what map it was. I played Mecha Chameleon once. Imagine it was the one that had the malware. What I don't know what map it was. If you can tell me what it was, I figure it out. I don't think I did though. I played Mecha Chameleon once with Bunny's group. I'm sure they'll be like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. If anyone wants to look it up and tell me, that'd be great. You're out of the frog of war and spit your stupid shit. What the fuck are you talking about? Speaking of malicious stuff, can someone ban this guy? Kraz. Welcome back, Meeply. Here with my wife, talking about nothing. Talking about games.
Um.
Yeah.
I was just looking at my like library and like my most played games, and Valheim is of course on the highest.
It's one of our highest played games, I'm sure. Balls.
And then 7 Days to Die, and then Civilization 6,
Yep. We played a lot of that too.
and then Legends.
I have like 900 hours in Legends.
Well, I have 600 on the PC, but I will tell you, I probably played over double that on the phone.
Same. I played a lot on phone too.
We played it so much on the phone.
Like, y'all should tell the chat y'all's opinions on like foods. I like food. Do you and your wifey plan to play Overcooked together on stream? Overcooked?
It's not really something we generally play to get like a game like that.
I don't know what that game is.
I mean, if Merp wanted to, I'd play it.
What's the game about?
It's like, it would have to be Overcooked 2, because we have Overcooked 1 is not multiplayer.
My wife knows about this, apparently. I don't.
You've never heard of Overcooked? Oh, it's actually 75% off right now.
Remember, my wife's a gamer and I'm not. What's this game about, love?
I've seen it, like, and I'm looking at the trailer now, and I kind of know, because I wanted to play it with my niece and nephew and my brother, but I bought the wrong one. I bought the first one, and it's only single player, and we just never played, like, got the second one.
That's a kitchen
but it's
rage
like,
game?
Yeah, like, it's hard to explain, because I don't fully know because I kind of wanted to go in blind playing with them. You know, just to kind of have fun. But it reminds me a little bit of something that you should play is Abracooking-Dabra.
I do want to play that.
Which I think is a really fun game.
I do want to play that one. That one's on my list. I'm also food motivated. My wife is not. She eats like a bird. If it's a game like any of the popular like friend slop games that are like all organization sims, I would not like it. I don't like organization simulators because it's like something that just like I hate that. I want to organize. Don't make me do that.
That isn't really well. Then you wouldn't like Abracooking-Dabra.
Well, Abracooking-Dabra is a card game at the same time.
It's very like set up like where you need to stay organized.
I'm fine staying organized. I just don't want the whole game the entire game to be specifically an organization simulator where it's like, cool, the whole game is you have to stock shelves.
Yeah, like Derpy, like Friend Slop is like, I don't know, like a repo, or like grocery store simulator, you know, or stuff that you only play with friends that are like really simple. Some people would call peak Friend Slop.
Yep.
You know.
I mean, technically speaking, Friend Slop is kind of a derogatory term, but I don't use it as a derogatory term. I think that's at this point I'm considering Friend Slop to be a genre of games. And any game that's like designed to be like a easily digestible game for a bunch of friends, usually in the Unity engine that it has similar kind of looks to it, is Friend Slop, and I think that's fine. Like that's good. Here's one that's Friend Slop that my wife and I have never played. I played it with Bunny once, and apparently they updated it and made it really funny. It's called cheese rolling or something like that, where you're people rolling down a hill trying to chase a cheese wheel, and the first to catch a cheese wheel wins.
Oh, you told me about that.
Yep. And they recently updated it, and now someone can play as the wheel of cheese.
So silly.
It's really funny.
Taco. I am terrible at Minecraft. Like, just absolutely. We always play with keep your stuff on death because it's just a slog. If we don't,
It's just annoying. I
yeah,
don't
like
think it
it's
makes the
not
game
fun
harder.
for me.
It doesn't really make the game harder. It just makes the game more annoying. Merp, how come your wife is in front of the bar and you're behind it? Well, my wife is ordering a drink.
Yeah, someone has to keep refilling my coffee.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a bartender. I'm also not wearing pants, so yeah, you're right, Bubbles. You can play as the cheese now? That's right, Kraz. You can play as the cheese now. Bunny told me about that, the updated, now you can play as the cheese. It sounds great. I think Bunny invited me to be part of her group's they do a thing every year where they try to raise money for charity, and I'm gonna be part of that one this time. And this time they're gonna do a lot of friend slop games, and I recommended that game. It's just like, yeah, that'd be great. It was funny.
You guys know what game I really like?
What?
I don't know if anyone else here really likes this game, but the State of Decay franchise. I cannot wait for the third one, and I'm super salty because my brother's friend, I mean, I guess my friend, too. We all three of us play together a lot, and we've been trying, as soon as it came out, to do the third, do the beta for the third one.
Same taco.
He got it. He got in to the third beta, and I just haven't. I haven't gotten an invite yet, and I'm super sad.
I still haven't got my invite into the ES Elder Scrolls Legends beta thing. And they're gonna open up into an alpha soon, so that's good. An open beta, I guess, or something. But yeah,
zombies are easy. You mean in general?
Don't put it that way. Tell her about the Deathclaw lore. Deathclaw love. I'm sure she's aware of that. Speaking of friends,
I've heard about this.
Yes, I made a short. She's seen it, I'm sure. Speaking of friend slop, we should play Helldivers. Helldivers isn't friend slop.
No, Helldivers and Arc Raiders and stuff like that. My brother, because I like playing certain games like that with my brother because it can be decompressing and be kind of fun. But that game in particular, certain extraction stuff really gets old real fast. And wasn't there this whole controversy with Helldivers for a while? Isn't there a lot of hate on Helldivers too?
The hate came from PlayStation, I think. Specifically. PlayStation pulled Helldivers from a bunch of from the stores of a bunch of countries, so no one, so people from those countries couldn't play it anymore. With that, oh no, they made it so
tacos.
They made it so in order to play Helldivers, you had to have a PlayStation Network account.
And I didn't see what the person said about zombies being.
He just said zombies are easy. He hasn't said anything since then, I don't think.
Yeah, he has.
Zen?
I saw the last two sentences.
He said it's a matter of logistics. Keep a secure location, clear the hordes from distance, set up rainwater collectors and a farm. It's easy. If it was real life, I think. Really depends on the type of zombies.
No, I mean, the thing is that State of Decay does it really well, where it does not make it easy. That's why I like that game so much. My brother doesn't like doing it, but I only play on lethal now because it's so much fun. And I love the permadeath aspect of it.
Hello, Carla.
And you get kind of attached to characters, and there's definite resource management that they do a really good job of balancing the game. So that's my only thing. That's the reason why State of Decay is so awesome for me.
Yeah. So Helldivers it made it so you had to have a PlayStation Network account to play it, and you had to pay for PlayStation Network for one, and for two, a bunch of countries don't have it. And then for a month or two, everyone boycotted it, and their numbers crashed. And then PlayStation was like, okay, we'll make it so you don't need it, need a PlayStation account to play it. and everyone was happy except they weren't, because the moment they made it so you don't need a PlayStation Network account to play it, they region locked it from the countries that can't get PlayStation Network. So it's the same thing.
Huh.
So they said, okay, we won't do this anymore, but then they did it anyway, essentially. So PlayStation's an asshole. They always have been, to be fair. Big companies like that are always assholes. So when it comes out on Xbox, I imagine the player count's gonna bump up again. If it's already out on Xbox, maybe it did at one point. But I don't know.
Well, see, the thing is that the games like that are like, there's always like, it feels like every other month there's a game like that coming out, and I hate to say this about my brother, and he's the only one I ever play this with, because like Merp doesn't like playing like extraction shooters or anything like that. Is that he gets so frustrated. My brother gets very frustrated with these games, and we never quite finish them. You know, like we never actually like really go through the whole game. So it's really hard for me to keep getting into new ones and like spending money on, because they're usually very expensive. I mean, you know, they're anywhere between like $20 and $40, right? And I hate it because there are a few in my library that have just sat there because like he doesn't like playing them anymore, you know. It's just the way it is. Like for us now, 7 Days to Die is basically our go-to. Like if we ever have time to play together.
Just like how my wife and I's go-to right now is Slay the Spire 2.
Well, no, I mean that's for right now, but like
Yeah.
I'm talking like for like the last like 5 years.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, 7 Days to Die have been like our, you know, and we just do stupid shit in that game. Like we're not even playing seriously anymore, and especially because they have sandbox options now.
Mm-hmm. I'm not a big fan of extraction shooters. If I wanted to play a shooter, I'd play like something similar to COD, right? I'd want like a team deathmatch or a free-for-all type gameplay, and otherwise it doesn't really appeal to me in any way. I want there to be some kind of mildly competitive aspect to it, you know what I mean? Otherwise I find it kind of boring. You know?
Like, we played Sons of Forest for a while. I have 100 hours in that, which feels like I should have more, but I only get 100.
In what?
Huh?
In what game again?
In Sons of the Forest.
Bunny loves Sons of the Forest.
It's a good game. Like, I love that game. But the only person I would play with is my brother, and then he got frustrated with it because he'd always die, you know. Once Human, we played that for a while.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, a lot of those games, like, from that country type thing, like, end up being really, like, they're cool on the surface, and then they just get like, I don't know if I want to say too complicated or too gimmicky. I don't know how to explain it.
It's a Korean game, and a lot of Korean games suffer from this particular fact. It's a mobile game tactic. They're trying to separate the game into a whole bunch of different currencies and allow you to buy all those currencies with money. So there's multiple layers of separation between your money and the currency in the game. It's there to.
That's one thing that I didn't like a lot about that. Bubbles, I have played Green Hell, and I did start playing with my brother and our friend, and it was a lot of fun, but my company that I play these games with isn't always
her brother is
like,
really dumb.
And I really hate to say that in a way, but like there's certain things where certain people get frustrated over certain things, and sometimes the survivability in games is too complicated for some people, even though they really want, because I know he would really like that game if he actually stopped and paid the fuck attention to what was going on, but they don't pay attention, and then you die over and over, and then like you can't recover because you don't understand the basics of the survival of the game, and it just gets blown over. And I have come on, I'm sure I'm close to it because I don't play these games with anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And I don't play these games by myself, you know.
A lot of these games really aren't fun by yourself, really.
Like, I could see myself playing it for a little bit. Yeah, like, I have 3 hours in Greenhouse. Like, look at that. Like, so we played it for one evening and never went back to it.
We should play Green Hell? Do you think I'd like
You
Green
would
Hell?
not like it,
Ah,
Merp. You would not like it.
okay. My wife knows
I
me
would
very
like
well.
see. I love games like that. I love those type of survival games, but Merp does not like them.
No.
Which is why I'll never get to play with my brother. I am so sorry, Kraz.
I know, I was about to say.
God, I can't believe of everything in my life that Silk Song only has 3.4 hours in it for me.
It's very strange because you would love Silk
It's
Song.
so strange. Like, I just haven't, since this game came out, I have not had time to just sit down and invest time into it. I do think about playing it, like, I just haven't.
Do I not like the complex realism of survival games like that? I like some survival games. I just don't like survival games to be annoying. I don't like micromanaging games where it's all about the micromanaging. And a lot of survival games end up like that. A lot of survival games end up like that. All that would happen if we played a game like that, my wife and I together, this is where we come at ends. I would just make her mad. That's all that would happen. I would just make her mad.
Well, the thing is that, like, because Minecraft, like, a lot of what happens is, like, he wants to go out and explore and, you know, look for things and all that. Now, of course, I do like to do that too, but I want to build a house and build a really awesome farm and have this super cool automation thing going on, and he just does not care.
I don't really want to do automation.
Like, he would sit there, he finds, especially in our modded thing, in our modded worlds, he finds the most simple. I think there was a piece of food that was bread and like a crystal that you could find super commonly that you can melt
bread
together, and it would give you like full health and like the hunger bar meter up or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'd get so mad because I'd spend hours trying to automate and get all of these ingredients for like Farmer's Delight and shit like that too.
Magic garlic bread.
That's what I like about the game, you know, is like getting all those little intricate things going on, but he does not like them.
No, I like those, to be fair. Here's a couple of the reasonings, right? I like exploration in Minecraft, right? My wife wants to sit down, make the farm, do this stuff, and that's fine. I like getting to the point where we can do all the content in the game all the way through the end game. My wife usually gives up on games before we get to that point. Usually
that is bullcrap.
It's perfectly true every time. Minecraft,
that is
Valheim,
not true.
Minecraft, Valheim. That was in. And, you know, that like fucking, and then with making houses and things like that. Usually when we have a Minecraft world and I help her make a house, right? A lot of the time I'm doing a couple tasks that she's having me do for the house, and I'm not really coming up with the ideas for the house itself because we're very at ends on how we design things in Minecraft. We're super at ends when it comes to designing things in Minecraft. So sometimes
that
we'll play.
Is true.
That's super true, and it's like very rare. But sometimes when we play Minecraft, we'll make our own houses.
Well, you know, I'll stop you there. I have a million other things I could be doing, but your two regular people have come into the chat and are very clearly bored, and they do it every time I'm in the chat, and I do not need to be here.
Every single other person in the chat is enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, but I'm not going to alienate your loyal followers.
Kraz just wants to talk about cocks, and Kara's about to go to bed.
Because, like, every time I start talking, like, there's a certain, like, part where it's a joke, and, like, I don't know.
Kraz is having it as a joke.
True.
Carla here is about to go to bed. Zen says, to elaborate on beliefs on the zombies are easy, secure locations, set up rain collectors, a farm, and a bamboo growing. You use the bamboo for building materials and clear a horde from a distance. That's a good idea because bamboo grows really fast. If you like the adventure part and she likes the creative part, it makes sense. You see, Bubbles loves Miss Merp. She's cool. See, Kraz, you fucking...
Yeah, but Bubbles is Bubbles.
Yeah,
Okay?
and Zen likes you. Kraz likes you too. It's he's just being stupid.
I'm not like offended because I legit can be doing anything else.
Yeah,
like,
and I want you to be here is the thing. I'm enjoying your company.
I'm not to be. I'm here because my husband asks me to all the fucking time.
I want you to be. It makes this fun. Bubbles is Bubbles. What do you mean? See, Zen enjoys the conversation.
Okay.
Zen enjoys the conversation. Having conversations great. Having conversational topics is great. You know what would happen if you left? The conversation would die and I'd end up playing like Maple Story or something. You know? We're having actual conversations.
I don't know.
That's what would happen. I struggle keeping the conversation alive myself because I'm not smart. Hey James. See, James enjoys the conversation too. This is James from my D&D group, by the way. From the Saturday Friday game.
I know.
I don't think I've ever met James. Maybe you have. Maybe we were in the chat once. I don't know.
In chat.
Yeah. What's up, James? We were just talking about stuff. We were just talking about Minecraft.
Ooh, you know what is a really good game? The Outlast Trials.
Outlast Trials, huh? You're flying right now?
I love that game.
You're in a plane? Nice. Miss Merp is fun. You get 2 people to chat with and you get to see your guys' relationship grow. And you 2 lovers converse like normal people. This is how we act in real life, too. One of these days, my wife is going to be able to use her VTube model and we can be both VTubers on screen. That'll be fun.
I don't know. I like the appeal of the PNG tuber, though.
I made you a VTube model. You're going to use it.
Okay.
I gotta set up live 2D cubism. I gotta set up live 2D cubism so I can fix your model a little bit with your mouth movement, and then also make your hair move, and then it'll be good. Because your hair right now doesn't move. My hair moves. I gotta get your hair to move though. Actually, your hair moves a little. I think your hair. Let me see. I think your hair moves a little bit. Let me check.
Oh my gosh! Do not change into the other view. Like.
Why not?
Merp.
I want to check. See if it works. I think it does. I could be wrong. I don't remember. Outlast.
It doesn't matter if it does.
Why?
It doesn't matter right now. It's not pertinent to anything.
Yeah, it is. Outlast Trials is fun. It's a twist on what you want Dead by Daylight to be.
Speaking of another really good game that I used to like, Dead by Daylight.
Politics Merp incoming? Why would it be Politics Merp? I don't usually talk politics in my stream, specifically because it's cringe and lame and stupid. Cringe and lame.
It's funny, the adorable and kind of sickening thing.
Probably just sickening.
It's really funny. Like, I don't even know how to describe how sad that makes me feel for regular people on a basis. Like, I mean, I feel so bad.
That's exactly what it is, Tommy. Yeah. That's literally what it is.
I know, James. It's just, I know that other people have said similar things in our lives. So it's just funny that you say that. Yeah, if you don't think hard enough about it, Tommy will just fall right through the floor.
Yep. You clip through the floor and end up in the back rooms. Outlast itself is amazing, super scary, and even though it's a OMG run from the big guy kind of horror game, it's still perfectly horrifying and a fun experience, not annoying at all. Definitely not annoying at all.
It was super fun. Like, Outlast Trials is... I like it more than I like Scare Ritual.
Really?
And I do like Scare Ritual. Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that they were similar.
But I didn't get to play it. Well, it's similar in the way where it's like like trials. Like you have different things you have to do to get through the level, you know, and like
But Scare Ritual at its core is a COD Zombies clone. Where
Scare Ritual is a shooter, right?
Yeah.
Like, but Outlast Trials are you're just a person. You can't you don't have
it's the Outlast game,
these
but
unlimited resources. Yeah.
yeah, it's Outlast the game, but like different thing with objectives that don't pertain to like specifically the main story of the game. How are we doing right now? How are you doing, love? How do you feel?
I feel like I wish it wasn't so late in the night.
Yeah. Yeah. I gotta remember to put that fucking hamburger helper away before bed. I gotta remember that. I need to keep that in my mind. I need to keep that right in my mind's eye so I don't forget. Merpin's wife or Miss Merpin's, could you please define Merpin's in a sentence? She's thinking.
Merps is happy.
That's really clever. That's extraordinarily. That's way more clever than I thought you were gonna go with, love.
I don't know. That's the only thing that came to my mind.
Yeah, that was pretty clever, actually. Can you also define me? Go ahead, James. Go ahead. Outlast Trials is like if Outlast tries to be friend slop, but it was still scary. Yeah, for sure. Go ahead, James. Go ahead. I believe in you. I can define James in one sentence, in one word. Cringe. I break D&D in a fun way. Also a good friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am definitely a smartass. I feel like I break D&D less and less lately. Obviously, what happened with my character's change in subclass or class, that was Laura's doing. The way that I designed it was balanced, but the way he designed it was unbalanced. So you weren't there for it. It was fucking ridiculous. But anyway, manly, eccentric, respectful, and peaceful. Just get rid of manly, and then you got it.
I would agree.
What the fuck you?
And I don't know. Respectful and peaceful is about all I take from that because I'm much more eccentric.
I'm more weird than eccentric.
Nerdy, weird.
Geek. Stupid. Would even animate the arms. What? Lamau. Lore just kind of railroads all your ideas, which is frustrating. I don't think Lore is a great DM, to be honest. I just gotta say it. I don't think he's a great DM. He tends to railroad a bit, and
wow, what if he's here right now?
He's not.
Lurking.
I can see who's in the chat.
Can hurt feeling.
Lore, you suck, and you should feel bad.
Wow, that can really destroy somebody.
He has good ideas. I bet, like, personally, it's like he does stuff that's not great. He's fine. He's not a bad DM by any means. He's just not.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell you, he is the only player other than Dante I've had to kick out of my group. So.
Yep. To be fair, though, it's he gave the rest of the players Dante vibes, which is why we kicked him out. He's not like Dante, but he's not a very good DM. He's fine.
Oh, anything I had, he would argue with. Like
he's
as
a
the
rules
DM,
lawyer.
He'd argue with me.
He's a rules lawyer.
No, he's not. No, he's not. He takes liberties with the rules, even as a player.
Did he? I remember. It was a while ago.
Oh no, I opened a can of worms that I shouldn't have. No, not for dinner. I didn't say anything, James.
I don't remember. It's been a while. We had him join our game for a little bit, a couple sessions. Our players didn't really vibe with him, so we let him out. I didn't know that was the reason. But I know that our players didn't vibe with him. Instead, we brought in Malachi, so Malachi's there. Malachi is chill. You know?
When he created his first character with me, it was a blind, or not a blind, I'm sorry, a half blind, wobbling,
That's right.
dark elf, noble, which was, I mean, I gave them like prompts to kind of go off of to fill these certain roles. And that's what he came up with for the noble. And we used that homebrew thing where you could create your own races, and it's a huge like compendium of point buying to make a race, and I allowed my players to do it because my players were very respectful and understanding of balance. Well, unfortunately, he was new, and I didn't realize that because he had been vouched for. What he tried to rework some of the things that were in the racial things, and definitely was going way beyond points, and was saying because he was half blind and he didn't have like a leg, and it's like, well, that factors into the points. You can't just buff other things. And he argued with me for about 3 days with it, and I was very like, I wanted to cry because I was trying to be really nice and he was being so frustrating, and I was trying to give him a chance. And it was, sure enough, the thing I let him have made him very broken. But anyway, that was just the beginning.
Which is very funny because he's very, very strict with what he lets his players do in his games. Also, correct, Gunda, yeah. Did you tell him to look over the deep plain lake? For sure. Like an elf and an orc had a bit. He picked a character that had a lot of debuffs, but also made him very powerful because he had a lot of debuffs. Like,
yeah, because certain debuffs, especially as
like movement speed,
the type of bard that he like, movement speed doesn't really affect you anyway.
If you're a caster
like, you're
or a ranged character.
Yeah, like that's not really gonna, and it's only 5 feet of movement that you're being reduced. So eventually we reduced to 15 feet. Reduced. And that I did the compromise there to really make it a debuff.
We haven't been doing games actually for a bit, James, because one of our players passed away, and my wife is now working, so it's going to be a couple years before she can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to be doing a campaign online, but we already have enough players for that. And I need all players on deck every time we play, which is why we're only doing it once every other week, if not every third week. So otherwise, yeah. You
know who I hate having as a player more than anybody else that I've ever mentioned of anything?
Who?
James. Do you know who I hate?
It sounded like you're about to say James. Who?
Link.
You hate Link as a player?
Yes.
Why?
Because as a DM, he makes me extremely nervous.
Link is a really good method actor. He's a really good player, and he's a really good DM. That's the reason.
No, Link is a great person. I'm joking because he is an extremely good DM. And
he's intimidating. That's why. My wife hates him as a player because he's intimidating, not because she hates him. Krez. She likes Link. It's just she's intimidating.
Yeah, we get along well and everything. I'm joking, but it's that's like on a personal level, and I think we've talked about it before. Yeah, he's terrifying.
That Viking spirit in him, yeah. Yeah, no, but yeah, James. One of our players did pass away, which was unfortunate. It was very, very random. We didn't see it coming. Just after the new year last year.
Yeah, it was last year.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
Just after the new year.
God, that would have been. That was.
I don't wish Truth Seekers was still running. I wish Link would make a new campaign in that world, but Truth Seekers was really hard to keep up with. What were you saying, Love? Sorry.
Nothing. I was just rambling.
I understand.
I really wanted, because like we were gonna make a new game before we ended up buying a house and being super busy last year. It was before the holidays, and he passed away in like January, February.
Right when we were gonna start the game, it was like,
we were gonna start a new game. Yeah, like after it had been a year, and I was incorporating Truth Seekers into it.
Mm-hmm. We remade the Truth Seeker supplement. I worked with Link,
but in the same spirit and in the same like trying to do like the same universe.
Yeah. The idea behind the campaign was essentially everyone picked a character from a different universe that got Truth Seeker pulled into it. And it was
that basically died.
Yeah.
Like they were dead.
Yep. And the characters that Link and I picked were gonna be I was gonna go with Abu, and he was gonna be his character.
Wow.
It's a generic name. I can't remember at the moment.
It was I do remember. It was like a sword, some sort.
He was a warlock. Yeah.
Yeah, but he had like a sword that we were talking about.
He was a swordlock.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was a warlock. John? No. From Lore's game where Abu was. His character.
I think it was John.
It wasn't John.
I think it was a very simple name.
It was a very simple name, but it wasn't John.
Did it start with A?
I think so. It was either Aaron. Thank you. It was Aaron.
Yeah, there we go.
It was Aaron. Thank you. In your D&D campaign, you were a slime cube from a world under the earth, and your one job was to hold an orb of void inside you and launch it out of you to capture the sun so the daylight cycle was normal again. Interesting. I once played
That's a very specific like motivator, like.
Yep. When Dogwood ran a campaign, I played a gelatinous character before as well, but he had disguise self, so he changed himself into a human looking dude, and he was creepy. I don't remember his name though. My wife was there.
The only time that I liked playing, no, that's not true. I mean, I didn't really like playing, but the only time I enjoyed like actually playing in the campaign was really with Renelle, and I don't even remember what your game was called.
I forget what my game was called, but it was based on MapleStory.
Yeah, and like I played the Bard.
You did. You played Shade, essentially, the character that was forgotten.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like the lore of that character was really fucking cool, and Kosh was really fucking cool.
Yeah, Kosh was played by the player who passed away. Kosh was awesome. I even somehow managed to get Dante kind of reeled in for that campaign too. It's because one of the class choices was a man with a dragon, and that's perfectly up that cringe lord's alley.
Oh yeah, that's right. I totally blocked that out, but yeah, I remember that.
Like of course the cringe lord wants to do the guy who owns a dragon, right? So like that was already one of the choices. I was like, who wants to play the guy with the dragon? And he was like, me. I was like, yes.
That sounds like a big baddies like origin story, Bubbles.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that would be, yeah. You may have more time coming up and would love to run a game again. We'd love to have you run the game. I'd love to have someone else other than Laura run the game. I'd love to have more open-ended stuff. Who's more cringe, Dante, Laura, or you, Dante? It's no question, Dante.
Yeah, it'd be Dante.
It'd be Dante. He's the only person we had to really kick out of our group for good, and I would never invite them to any other group I've ever run.
But it's not that. It's like just as a person, He's
Yeah,
not
as a
a
person,
good
he was
person.
cringe. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Lauren,
that's
you were
right.
fine.
You don't have your game.
What's that, love?
You don't have a game on Freddy's, right?
I do. Laura's still running. It's just we might have a game this week, this coming week, but
because I thought he was
soon-
moving or
yeah,
something.
he is moving. He's moving to South Korea. So I don't know exactly how long there won't be a game for, but it'll be probably like a month or two. Your campaign was called Final Light. It was super fun. A celestial type world. Y'all loved it. I'm gonna be running a game here on my channel soonish. Soon. It's gonna have Link. It's gonna have Aeon. It's gonna have Bunny. It's gonna have Kara, and it might have Jane / Paperbag. Those 5, maybe not, depending. Bi-weekly, if not every 3 weeks. They're gonna be playing. James, I think you were there for this game. I ran it as a one-shot once. It will have you now. Unfortunately, we have enough players. But you were there for the one shot that this campaign is based on, where the characters are going to be playing the imaginary friends of of a little girl, the imaginary family. Have I watched Jujutsu Kaisen? No. You have literally nothing to contribute to this conversation. You could talk about cock and balls. That'd be fine.
No, he can't. And also, Krez, you have no desire to like play D&D at all, or any kind of tabletop game.
Just one session. I might bring in guests to play single characters every once in a while. You might try it out one day. I'd love to have you in my group at some point in the future, when you feel comfortable to be part of a group online. I have made you your PNG tuber. We're also going to have a chapter 2 where the moon returns from your orb, and we need to find the scrolls of light enchanted to bring back the control of the ocean in the night before the flood occurs. Oh, nice. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I mean, I
know we'd love to have
but,
you in.
But honestly, like for me, the concern is with being online.
Yeah.
Like streaming, even with like Jane.
Yeah.
The 5th person. Like you really should be limiting it to 4.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Because that's a lot of people talking over each other, and like it's different when it's just an online game, right? And like there's a lot of time between talking and all that, but you can lose people a lot when that 5th person comes in.
Yep.
Because it's already 5 with the DM, right?
It seems like we might not have Jane. It really depends. We hope we can get her, but we might not be able to. But that's the thing. By the way, Krez,
but the thing is that you try to put too much stuff. Like, this is your job, right? Like, there's no reason why you can't have 2 different games with 2 separate sets of a group.
That's true.
For like people like Krez who've never really played before but want to.
I could. Yeah.
And has Jane ever played D&D?
She's played a couple times, yeah. But Bunny and Kara,
just a couple times.
Bunny and Kara are the ones that haven't really played any games.
Oh,
so
they've never played. Oh,
yeah. Kara's never played. Bunny's played 2 meme games before. 2 joke games, essentially.
I see. Well, still.
Yeah, we
and then James could join the other group. You know, like so. That's something you need to think about.
Oh, I definitely hate you, James. Yeah. No, yeah, like, you know, if we set up a second group, like say Jane can't make it to this one, I might set up a second group with a different campaign setting. But that'd be something for the future after we play this campaign for a while. I want to be able to have this set up and know what I'm doing as a DM online, because I haven't DM'd in a while either. Get back into
all right, you know what?
things.
No, you don't get to get off that easy. I think you need to just do it.
No, not until I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Plus,
but get used to what?
Get used to doing it online and whatnot. It's different. And also, Kraz isn't ready to be online yet, apparently, when it comes to being like voice chat and stuff like that. When he feels ready, that's when I'll probably set up a second game like that. You know?
Merp is a pretty decent DM.
Only decent? Oh, I see. I get it. I understand. You like me as a DM, you think? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, James. Sooner than later, that's great. And when you're ready, I can set up a secondary campaign. Yeah.
Bubbles, my issue with D&D, despite loving it so much, is I tend to be a perfectionist. And it really gets in the way. And I don't mean like railroading or like controlling what the players are doing or anything like that. I mean like the level of preparedness that you need. And like I literally, when I was working before and doing this and we were playing every week, I would spend upwards of like 20 hours a week preparing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a lot, you know, like people like spend 2 hours to prep for a physical game, right? But the online presence of D&D now is just so wide, and it fascinates, right? Because like once Foundry came out, Foundry VTT,
you should plan somewhat.
I really like took to it immediately because we were playing on Roll20 before, right? And I was trying to learn scripts and stuff for it, and it was kind of slow and very, very simple. But Foundry is amazing if you want to really bring a game to life. However, it's a double-edged sword. At the end of maybe like 5 or 6 years of playing that on Foundry, I got so overwhelmed, and because there was so much to prep in a single game, and I really longed for that simplicity, which is why I really liked going back to doing that physical, right? But then I couldn't wait, like, to, you know, I made a giant map, I printed it out at work, laminated all these fucking cards, I printed them out at work, fucking just chopped them all up, cut them up. We only played twice.
Yep.
But my love of the game really goes into the prep and planning of it. The actual playing of the game itself tends to be overwhelming for me and a slog, like everything coming to fruition, you know?
You can't really predict the players, which makes it hard for you.
I'm sorry. I like to think that I'm pretty on my toes for things like that.
You are, but you had players like Dogwood for a while that were very unpredictable.
Oh yeah, just waltz right into a fucking esoteric ruin, into a room that they didn't know whether it was trapped or not, and pick up the first fucking flask they find,
and
he
chug
just
oil.
drinks it.
Chug a flask of oil. Yep.
I was like, what am I supposed to do with this information?
The unpredictability is the best part, for sure. I think my wife's weak point when it comes to D&D, very specifically, there is one weak point she has as a dungeon master. It's that she's self-conscious. That's the whole thing. She's a fantastic DM, and everything that she's done with DMing is great. But she's super self-critical and self-conscious of herself. And that's the only thing that's holding her back. Literally. It's just being self-conscious.
Say that it does go back to the thing about the dungeon ESO kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
You know?
That specific, like, my wife can be hurt by the littlest comment. She's
and then
very
I can just
sensitive.
not even care what people say for the most part. But sometimes that one person hits me just in the right spot where I'm just like, all right, I'm done. Flip table, I'm done.
Yep. And then doesn't want to do it again for like a year. And that can happen.
James, it's not that I don't like unpredictability. It's hard to explain. I don't know. Because I know, I go into every game knowing I have no idea what the hell is going to happen. Despite how much, planning. And that's why I love just making the world and making the setting and, having NPCs ready and stuff like that. And it's a lot of fun. And go from there. And it took quite a few years to realize that's all you can really fucking do. But I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Yeah. I use a DMing tactic when it comes to dungeon mastering and the thing, where if I have, like, my players have choices to do things and go places, right? And they could go off in the wrong direction. But I don't really tie places that they're going a lot of the time to locations. So like, unless they're specifically wanting to go towards a town, like this specific town is a town I said that they should go to, or they say that they want to go to and they decide to go off in the distance and I have planned for this town, like that's the only time that can really fuck up. I have a list of things that can happen if they do that kind of thing usually. But usually if I have like a ruin they need to get to that I think I'm going to introduce for the campaign, it doesn't matter which way they're going to go, they're going to run to that ruin, essentially, right? Because that's what I have planned for the day, and it's D&D is variable. I don't have to make a map and say, if you travel here, you'll find this thing, generally speaking. You know what I mean? It makes it easier to kind of run a game, especially when you have a bunch of cats.
Yeah, you're just herding cats.
Yeah.
I mean, James, it's really hard when you're really invested in something, obviously, to... and even when something like is super high emotion anyway, because of that, of, putting all the effort into it and being really passionate about it, to not take it personally, it's hard. Obviously people see it as a sign of weakness and being touchy and, soft skin. But sometimes you just hit the person right in the right spot where, you'll come crumbling down, even though they may have said it to you before, or, yeah. Anyway.
Graz, you just punched my wife in that spot, you fucking asshole. You just hurt her feelings. You gotta apologize.
He doesn't have to apologize.
You hurt her feelings. You gotta apologize.
He finds it boring. Like, I mean...
Have you ever heard of the saying, if you have nothing nice to say, shove it up your ass? God damn it. Literally operate, invest so much in your vulnerable, and when someone makes a comment when you're in that state, it's hard. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. That makes sense. Yeah. D&D talk. I love D&D talk.
Kraz doesn't.
Kraz can eat a bag of dicks, which I know he would like. And that's fine. I can tell by the tone of voice of my wife that she's upset at that.
I'm not upset. I'm just not going to keep talking.
See, that's what I'm saying. We were having a good conversation, love. It was a very nice conversation. People were sticking around and listening to what you were saying, what we were saying, what we're talking about. And then Kraz comes and says boring, and then you don't want to talk about it no more. It's hilarious that you're so into D&D but aren't a D&D tuber. Look, man, like you said earlier that you think I'm a good DM, but I don't DM enough. It's because I don't like DMing. Plain and simple, I don't like DMing. I do it because either I have a really good idea and I want to make this idea into a thing, or I have a group that I specifically want to DM for, or in this case, because I'm a VTuber, I want to DM because I'm a VTuber, and it's a thing, and I can have fun with the people that I've made friends with online, and a couple other people thrown in, like Aeon and Link.
See, that's the thing, is I don't like playing.
My wife's the opposite.
I have always been happy to be the forever DM. The few times that I played And it's been a long time, like, that I've actually played. And it wasn't for very long. Mainly because the DMs would, you know, get like burnt out. You know, they'd get burnt out and need a break for a couple months, and then, you know, just won't start again. But it's kind of like, you know, how people watch other like VTubers or, you know, streamers in general playing games. Like, I think that is really, really boring for me because I'd rather be playing it. You know, when I'm listening to someone DM, I'm not like thinking that I can do it better or anything. It's thinking like how much fun it would be to like elaborate on this world and like be working on my world. You know, like that's a lot of fun for me. So it's really hard for me to invest a lot into one character because I like making lots of them. That's why, like, I don't get why DMs get upset. Like, they have all these cool character ideas. Oh my god, fucking make them into NPCs. Like, it's not an issue. You have unlimited amount of people in the world.
Like the NPC I made for my campaign, Chartreuse. You know? Like, if you have a cool idea, make it into a cool character.
Yeah, exactly. And like, one of my favorite characters, and one of your guys' favorite characters, was Pep.
Yep.
And Kindred.
Kindred, especially.
Like, Kindred, I didn't think he was gonna have that much of an impact on you guys, and he was there till the end.
Yep.
It was a huge thing.
Yep. By the way,
but yeah, James, I can't DM right now because I work like 50 hours a week.
And there's no time that I'm streaming that she can join that everyone can make it, right? So like it's just not gonna line up. She's co-DMing. As for making models for the characters, that's not what I'm doing. Anyone that's in this campaign that doesn't have a PNG tuber model, I'm gonna make a PNG tuber model. It's not gonna be specifically for the D&D game. It's just gonna be a PNG 2 model for them. They can use it for whatever they want. If they want their character to be for the game, it can be. The only one I know how to make one for is Aeon. She's the only one that doesn't have one right now. Link has one that I made him. And then Bunny, Jane, and Kara all have multiple, if not one. So they're all good. Your favorite character you still made was Alden. Can I make you one? If you end up in a campaign of mine at some point, yes, I'll make you one. Definitely.
You should just make him one.
I might. You'd have to, yeah. Just for the hell of it, I might. Not a bad idea. You just tell me what you want. At like in like DM it to me, and I'll see about making one. Just for the hell of it. Similar to my wife's here, right? It's gonna end up like that. Or Link's. If you've seen Link's, he's like a lich. And then there's mine, which is, how do I show it? That one. Obviously. This one. Oh, yeah. Two hours in, we finally hit another ad. You don't know if you work tomorrow, do you, love?
I do not know yet. I'm sure I will be.
It's supposed to be thunder and lightning storms tomorrow, so probably.
I know. I'm so excited.
I know, isn't that exciting?
I'm sure I will be walking all fucking day.
Yep. In the rain.
An 85-degree fucking rain.
Your favorite.
Fucking 85% humidity. I love it.
It's her favorite. It's my wife's favorite. You're this close to leaving and watching Knights and Magic. Wait, no, the stream's over to watch Knights and Magic. Knights and Magic is really good. We're about to change the subject, Kraz. As you can tell, we stopped talking about D&B just now. Do you want to give us a subject matter for the next part of this stream, my friend? That isn't D&D related and not cock related, hopefully? That's insane? It is insane, yes. I await your idea, Kraz.
Kraz.
See? That's the problem.
Do you like Michael Crichton?
Do you know who Michael Crichton is? So that's what I thought.
Michael Crichton's like an author.
You can't just say, "Oh, he's an author." You gotta tell him about what.
He's the one who wrote like the Jurassic Park book, and Andromeda Strain, and Prey, and like a dozen other books.
Do you not know that? Do you not know that that's how his name is pronounced? Crichton? You thought that was Christian or something? Here's his Diet Pepsi. Oh, I love Diet Pepsi, James. Diet Pepsi's great as a diet soda. Fucking pho. You mean duh? Probably duh. Typo, right? He thought his name was pronounced Christian. Love. It's funny. Yeah, no, Michael Crichton.
I mean, if you've never heard the name pronounced before.
Yeah. I mean, you look at a word and you're like, this is how I would pronounce it.
I'm no one to say anything because
Right.
It didn't hear it pronounced a lot. I would have probably said the same thing.
Yep.
I don't know. I was just trying to come up with some like authors and stuff. Like Michael Crichton is like my favorite author. I love all of his books. And like Timeline is really good too. Like basically all of his books have been made into movies, which have butchered the fuck out of them.
Those dinos be fucking in them books. Thanks, James. I almost choked and died. Some water. Oh. Love, what's your drug of choice?
What a random.
James asked it. He said his is Diet Pepsi.
Oh, I only saw the minus Diet Pepsi and I kind of missed that.
Yep. Yeah, Kraz is glue.
I mean, are you talking literally or like just something that you can't get enough of?
Probably that. Crack? Yeah, crack.
Cats.
Cats. You know how much I love sniffing crack.
That is a taste joke.
Every Gunpla fan is addicted to huffing glue. That makes sense. Kraz is the one who makes a lot of like little model kits of robots, giant robots. That's
really funny, actually. But I will say that I mean, I don't know. If you look at me, Merp, like, would you say that I'm like a basic white bitch?
No.
Yeah, like I feel like I don't look or act like that really on a regular basis, but my likes very much so align with basic white bitch, which is like cats and coffee. Like this are the things that I love.
Yeah, but you don't like wine.
Like I can drink coffee. It's true. I do not to drink really.
But you do like cheese.
I fucking love cheese.
And
coffee, like I can drink coffee any day of any hour of the day, and I've had to stop as I got older, drinking it past like 6 p.m. I still don't do that on occasion, but I should because it actually keeps me awake now.
And you do like hippy dippy stuff. You do like wearing like very very like witchy stuff, like very 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 basic white girl type energy from you, but I would never say that that's what you look like because then you'd destroy me. but also you don't look like that.
I wouldn't say witchy stuff. It's more like boho, which is also basic white bitch.
Uh-huh. You should see our living room.
Shut up.
Compare the living room to my office. My office looks like it's like straight out of the 70s.
Oh no, man, we gotta take pictures of our offices and show them the difference.
Compare
and
it.
Shit, like, oh my god.
Which office is whose, essentially? They'll be able to tell because it says my fucking name on the wall. It says Merpins on the wall.
And mine says mine.
And yours says Misenchant on the wall. Bruh, Misenchant's a witch. Absolutely.
I am a witch at heart, yes.
No worries, Bubbles. Welcome back. Do you read tarot? She likes her tarot being read, but she doesn't read tarot.
I'm not, like...
Yes, you are. But you don't do it.
His mom likes it. Like, for mine, it's not traditional tarot. I'm very upset that my mom took them. But I like different, like, oracle cards. Like, they're interesting. I don't have any, but the idea of them is interesting.
I also know how to read tarot, James, yeah. Multiple different kinds of tarot, including, like, a few of the Native American ones. And, a couple other things.
But I mean, I don't like. I find it as a little more. It's interesting. I really like tarot, like what Merp is saying and all that. But I don't really take it seriously. You know, I find it as entertainment value, and I find it very interesting that, you know, these things can manifest in ways that people will interpret them as things. But it's kind of like a horoscope for me. You know, it's kind of a broad generalization for things.
My stars say I'm gonna get into a car accident today, so I'm not driving. Excuse me.
Well, I am a very superstitious person. I don't know. There are like tarot like that. I don't really. But it's interesting though, like runes and like the sticks and stuff like that.
My stars say I'm gonna shit myself in 5 years.
I mean, it's not wrong.
My stars say in the next 12 months it's gonna be my birthday. Holy shit, how'd you know? I know my mom is really into it and actually believes it. My dad is really into it and actually believes it. And my dad is the least the like last person you would ever guess that he's like super into it, but he is. I seem like the kind of person that you would think, yeah, he's super into it and he believes it. I understand how it works. I know how to read it. I don't believe it. I believe that it's based on a lot of generalities and it's kind of doing that kind of thing. I like reading it because it's fun. I like doing it because it's fun. But it's really just based on generalities, you know. And if it gets something right, it's because it's either it's a really big generalization, it's a coincidence, or it's luck. You know what I mean? Because I'm more based in like,
it's like
science and fact.
Yeah, you are. Which it's weird. I don't know. Like Merp and I were like made for each other. We really were, because there are certain things where he's like a super optimist and
we're all gonna die.
Go lucky and easy and patient, and what's the other word? An
unmanly
just
bitch.
Not unbothered. And I am like a high-strung, stressed out king, like doomsayer.
Yep.
But there are also a lot of things in life where it's the opposite. Like I'm more, I was spiritual and like Zen and superstitious and stuff. But he's very grounded and doesn't believe in any of that, and you know, there's different things like that that really
It's also
help keep each other like that.
it's also funny when we're opposites in the same in another way where it's like you're the high strung one, but I'm the one with high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Like I'm the one with high blood. Really?
And I'm a
It's
smoker. And I have I've never had high blood pressure.
It's so weirdly like the weirdest ass backwards relationship thing like that, right? Like I'm the laid back chill one, and she's the high strung like nervous one, and then she's also a smoker, but I'm the one that's fucking high blood pressure. What the fuck is why? Why?
That's funny. Bubbles, but that's one of the reasons, Bubbles, why that kind of stuff really gets a bad rap because of it. And like, I especially know because from my brother and my mom, they really stretch the things that they see and interpret and over dramatize, you know. And it really brings out the skeptic in me about a lot of things, you know. And I believe that we are capable of seeing whatever we want to see.
Yep.
Because our mind is us. We are our mind. You know, if we strip the ego, you know, we are in full control of what we can see.
Literally.
But if more people understood, that what they're seeing is what they only are seeing, like things would make a lot more sense to people, not without getting too much into that kind of stuff, you know.
We're a slime creature piloting a bone mecha for sure. Kraz would love that statement. We're a brain inside a shit got you hard. We're a brain inside a bone mech.
Oh my god!
Covered in flesh armor.
But we're not, right? Like, so we're everything about. Like, we're not just a brain. You know, we're a heart and a stomach too. Like you don't want to detach yourself from your organs, because your organs are you as well.
Those are all definitely part of you, but those could be removed or replaced. The only thing that can't,
they are required for your brain function.
Yeah, like, and they could be removed and replaced. Not removed, but replaced with fake versions.
So could your brain.
No, your brain couldn't.
Yes, we have computers, and it is fully possible in however much time that it is capable.
That really depends on the definition
achieving
of consciousness.
There is no definition of consciousness.
No, that depends on whether or not a computer could ever recreate consciousness, because it might be more than what meets the eye, and just recreating the synapses in a brain might not be enough to recreate consciousness. It might be some other spark that we don't know about. It could be literally souls exist, and that's the reason why consciousness exists. Who fucking knows? Ship of Theseus, anyone? Yeah, right. Also,
souls don't fucking exist. What do you mean a soul? Like, we're talking about like a brain requires a stomach to feed it, requires a heart to pump blood in order to supply all these things.
You bought your first house on Thursday? Hell yeah, Bubbles. My wife and I bought ours a little while ago as well, which is nice.
I mean, Bubbles, that is really big news, but yeah. Merp is not going to get off that easy.
I'll have to fart.
Okay, maybe you will.
Yeah, that was really good. Yay, existentialism again.
There are many things that could exist, right? Like, I mean, you know, flying spaghetti monster and all that stuff.
Abraham Lincoln.
And not to diminish a soul or what you're saying at all. It's like the theories of things, you know, yes, anything could exist.
Exactly, Kraz, you got me. Just quickly move past it.
What?
Nothing? I didn't say shit.
I am upset
that you missed it.
No, just in general.
You were like, yeah, lots of things can exist, like the flying spaghetti monster, and then right at that little pause there, I was like Abraham Lincoln, and then you continued.
I didn't hear that.
I know. Yeah, thanks, James. Yeah, like Abraham Lincoln could exist. Yeah, for sure. You mean you're proud of yourself because you're only 20 and it's not bad. 2 bed, 1 bed, and half bath. That's. I mean, like, look.
Is it condemned?
I mean, it really depends on where they live, obviously, right? Your internet is crappy because your bully from your neighborhood lock picked your electro box and it's loading. What the fuck are you talking about? But yeah.
That sucks, one.
Yeah. Jealousy, bub. Fucking Zootopia 2, bub. I need to watch that again. I liked it. I liked Zootopia 2. Yes, congratulations, Bubbles. Big accomplishments.
I mean, you have a half bath. We do, but to be fair,
we have a half bath, love.
I mean, we do not have a half bath.
We have one and a half
toilet
baths.
In the basement.
Yeah, half
We
bath.
have 1.3. We have 1.3.
A half bath is a bathroom with a toilet and a sink in it, and that's what our basement is.
No, that's oh my god.
That's what it is. A definition of a half bath is a bathroom with a toilet and a sink in it.
Little housing areas for old people. How is that? Like, I don't know what you mean for old people.
This guy's literally me, for sure, right?
Are you talking about us, James? Because I'm not gonna dox.
My wife is very employed, actually, Yvette. My wife is extraordinarily employed. In fact, if she gets called in early tomorrow morning, she's gonna be sad about that.
I probably will be. It's Monday.
Yeah.
But money's good. The weather isn't good. That's what I'm.
It's supposed to be rain,
super
thunder, lightning, very, very frightening tomorrow. Scattered thunderstorms.
And I'm a mailman, so.
Yep. My wife is the man in this relationship, the man of the mail. She's a male.
You married with her?
she's a male man, which is saying man twice.
Oh, shut up. Are you in a commune, Bubbles?
Is it a trailer home? Or just like on a cul-de-sac?
Oh, is it like a mobile home?
Yeah. Or like what? Because I wouldn't be surprised young people being able to afford a mobile home. But even so, it's still nice to see that you can get your own home. Be better if it's not a mobile home. You forgot the word? A commune. Okay. Commune is what they say.
Oh.
Sorry about the smoke from Canada.
James, you better be sorry. I forgot. We didn't go check our air filter down there.
We do. Don't we have another filter left, or do we need to buy one?
We don't. We'd have to get more.
Yeah, once Friday we'll buy a new one. You want to be the best McDonald's cashier? Nice. You're stupid. It's fine. Also, James, you're the one who caused the Canada smoke. We know, so you better be fucking sorry. It's tough singing in the smoke. My wife would know.
No, I mean not even yeah, I mean we're pretty close to the border, but like New York had it bad.
Yeah,
they had it really bad.
We had bad for a minute.
It was pretty bad here, but
you're such a smoke show, for sure. Smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and mirrors. Where are we from? We're
But
from the
yeah.
USA, man. We're from the USA. Pretty cool first episode so far. I'm telling you, man, it's a pretty good show. Telling you. I haven't watched it in many, many years, but I remember it being good. Like usual, eventually there's going to be an older dude with a big mustache that drives a mecha that he's going to have to fight. But that's just kind of how it goes. Boo, boo, boo. No, definitely not. Is it because we're kind of tan?
We're not.
I made our characters very white.
We also do not sound like it.
No. I'm from China. He's a sleeper agent to infiltrate D&D groups and show the wonders of noodles.
Noodle.
Noodle. That explains my that character. That character's pet. You just saw Obsession the other day. Probably the best movie of 2026 by miles. It was so good. Well, they're literally cracker squared. Yeah, for sure. I mean, technically my wife is whiter than I am, but right now she's also darker than me because she's very tan from being outside a lot. But that's just because I'm...
You should see my tan lines.
Yep. That's because I'm like...
they're so bad.
I'm like Hawaiian and Native American and Portuguese and like fucking just those three things, then like 25% white. I am white, 25%, and that 25% just makes me it just dilutes the gene pool just enough to make me look like I'm nondescript white guy. I look like I could be on top of a Harley with a bandana on my head and a pair of sunglasses and no one would bat an eye. That's how white I look.
Bubbles,
Don't reply to that.
I don't know. I kind of saw some trailers for Obsession. I don't know. I haven't really been excited about any movies in a long while. The only one that I am so looking forward to, and I unfortunately think from the trailer that it's not going to be very good, is Practical Magic 2.
I look like an obese critical. I'm not that fat, okay? I look like wide, moist critical for sure. But I'm not that fat. Wife, what would you say? What would you say? On a scale of 1 to 10, how fat is your husband?
Okay, but what's 1 before I answer?
1 is
and
skinny.
What's 10?
Skinny is holy fucking shit.
You're ripped. Like your mom. Like skinny like your mom.
Skinny like my mom. 10 is like the fattest guy I've ever seen.
600 pound self or whatever.
Yeah.
Kraz.
1 is skinny, 10 is merps. Sure.
I mean, I was like a 4.
Really? That low? That's nice of you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll put it in perspective. I'm about 300 pounds, but I'm also 6'1" and broad-shouldered.
I mean, carries it pretty well.
Sustingus.
Like, I mean,
where are you on the scale? You're skinny boy, James. You're a very skinny boy, but you also have like...
You're like -3.
James is your average skinny man with like that ring of hair around his entire head, including his face.
I don't know what that means.
He has the funny beard.
I don't know what that means.
He looks like your average person working at a coffee shop that's a man, but like the coffee shop that isn't Starbucks. You're 220, 5'11". That's pretty skinny, actually. Yeah. For 5'11", that's not bad at all, actually. To be fair, I should be around 220. I should be around 220.
Girona? Here
That's-
comes San Francisco.
Here comes San Francisco. That's from Deltarune.
Oh.
Sustingus, yeah.
Yeah, I would say that it's a very, I don't know, like weight and height really don't a lot because it really just depends on like how fit you are as well, because 150 looks very different on one person than it does another, even of the same height. You know what I mean? How
much muscle? I don't have a ton of muscle. So like, but I'm also tall, broad-shouldered, and I wear it fine. I could definitely lose some weight, and I would benefit from it. And I am trying to lose weight, so there's that. I could work out more, but hey, whatever, right? Eat more protein. Stay in a calorie deficit. You have really broad shoulders, kind of weird. BMI doesn't really matter, really. It just depends on the body fat percentage. Yeah.
Yeah, and like, I mean, you know, I also believe to each person their own. You know, but I also believe that there should be some shame.
You used to look like Johnny Bravo. If I lost a lot of weight, I could end up looking like Johnny Bravo, to be fair, I think.
You would not. You would not.
I have as big of a mouth as Johnny Bravo. Actually, my mouth is bigger than Johnny Bravo's, to be fair, actually. He actually had a... Now I think about it, I think he had kind of a small mouth, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I could have his body shape. We don't know. Can you fit your hand? My hand's very big, actually, so no. But I have a big mouth. I can if I fan my hand out as all 5 fingers together, I can fit all 5 fingers in my mouth at the same time. But like, that's how wide my mouth is. A little wider than that, actually. My wife's hands are also big. Her hands are about as big as mine, actually. I have relatively small hands for my size, but she has relatively big hands for her size.
I also have big feet for my height.
I have a big head.
I wear size like 10.
I wear size 11.
And I'm like 5 feet tall.
I wear size 11 shoes. And you know what they say about shoes? They go on your feet.
What does a Reddit femboy look like?
Like a girl?
Like, that's a very specific. Like, Reddit is different than Twitter or YouTube.
I don't know, man. Hello, Split. I haven't watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners now.
Oh, I see what you're about. I was gonna say, like, I mean, people don't like it's not like that type of social media. No, Split.
And neither of us have watched that. It's on my list of stuff to watch. Maybe.
Is that like the animation?
Yeah, it's the animated
like on Netflix.
It's the animated series, yeah, the Netflix
Jesse
one.
said it was really fucking good.
It is really good. I just haven't watched it. It's on my list of stuff to watch. But
I have a really hard time like just sitting down and watching something new like that.
Same, and the reason why is because if I have time to sit down and watch something new, I'm like, I might as well be streaming, right? And then I should go stream. You know?
Well, it's like, and I want to put something on that I'm not gonna really pay attention to usually.
Pardon me, that came out of nowhere. I know there's a new season coming out this fall. I'm excited to see the show at some point. Bubbles looks like that one YouTuber who would go in chat sites pretending to be a girl and then scaring people with a thick Russian accent. With a thick Russian male accent, yeah. Just like start speaking and he sounds and he sounds just like Heavy from Team Fortress 2. Just like this really small petite girly girl standing there in the Omegle chat, and someone comes in and he goes, "Hey girl," and he goes, "You look like a man." Just like full Russian accent, like Team Fortress 2 is heavy. I haven't played Team Fortress 2 in a long time. I don't have the quotes. Some heavy quote, but you sound just like Heavy. Have you played any Devil May Cry games? No.
I played a part of one a very long time ago. I think it was Devil May Cry 5.
Oh, yeah?
It was like on PlayStation. Yeah, I played it a very small amount of time.
Like the original PlayStation?
It was a pretty good... Well, let me see, because I'm sure I can...
I can't imagine it'd be Devil May Cry 5 if it was on the original PlayStation. You sound like a gender-bent Jacksepticeye. Oh. You are saddened by this revelation. Sorry, it's just not my kind of game. Sorry.
I think it was 3.
That sounds right.
Oh shit, maybe it was 2.
Might have been 2.
Let me look at some. Oh no, yeah, it was 2.
Okay. God, that fucking keep burping, man.
I thought there was like 10 of them out, so I was kind of trying to go for like
You're thinking of
the
Final
middle
Fantasy.
grounds. Yeah, that's probably what I was thinking.
What can't you win here? My burp?
Yeah, 2003. Yeah, that makes sense.
Devil May Cry 3 is a bitch to complete? I bet. I heard the Devil May Cry games are kind of hard.
Yeah, well, I mean, God, what was I, like 14? Like, It was pretty fun, but I remember it being a little frustrating.
Oh, the gender-bent Jacksepticeye, you can't unhear it. Okay.
You know what a great game is, though, that I played all the time during that time.
Yes.
Yeah, you know. You know what I'm going to say.
Hello Kitty Island Adventure.
Not just that. Legend of Dragoon. Yeah.
You also played Ragnarok.
I have to bring it up.
Speaking of Ragnarok,
I didn't play Ragnarok until way later.
Speaking of Ragnarok, did you know that they made a new game of Ragnarok?
I don't fucking care.
Yeah, it's a mobile game now.
I'm not gonna relive those cringe moments of my...
It's a mobile MMO now.
I'm sure it fucking is.
And it looks terrible.
I'm sure it fucking does.
And people like it, despite it looking terrible and being all microtransactions.
There's a lot of people that like a lot of terrible things.
I'm not a big fan of Metal Gear Solid, no. What about you, Love?
No.
Yeah.
And I have not played the Resident Evil games either. You're just spitting out all in
The pop culture
losses,
stuff.
split.
Yeah. I don't like horror games. So I
Well,
haven't played
actually, it
those.
was Bubbles that said that. But
As for Metal Gear, I'm not. It seems like a fun franchise, but it's just not my kind of game.
I love the Resident Evil movies with Mila Jovovich in it.
She does. Even though they're really bad movies, she loves those movies.
They're so good.
They're so
they're
bad,
so
but she
bad
loves
that
them.
they're good. Yeah, like I love Mila Jovovich, so it's just.
Kojima is a menace who loves feet. You're right. Have I played Cyberpunk 2077? I have. I played through it. Yeah, it was good. I didn't play it on stream. I played it on PS4 first. Yeah,
I got about as far as making a character and realizing that you could edit the genitalia. and I was like, okay, I'm done, and I turned off the game.
Fucking prude.
Not necessarily that. It was just like, I think it made me laugh so much that I was like, all right, no, I can't do this. I gotta get out. And like, I just never played again.
Yep, you should play it because it's a good game. You'd like it. You'd like it like you liked Fallout 4, I think.
You played it so much, I think, is one of the reasons why I didn't get into it too much.
My husband likes this
but
game.
Bubbles.
That's stupid. I don't want to play this game. He
That's
likes it.
not it.
I know, but it's so funny.
Bubbles. I played Dying Light 2. Not the original Dying Light. I think I have the original because I bought them at the same.
For sure. Hello,
I do.
Zelda. Welcome back. Genitals are funny looking. Do I have a favorite game? Love, what's your favorite game?
No, you always turned around on me. You.
Well, they're asking us, so I'm gonna have you first, and then I'll go second. Because you might actually have a real answer.
Something that I usually define as favorite is something that you can kind of do or listen or watch anytime, no matter what mood you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it's probably Valheim.
Valheim? That's valid. My answer is cheating. It's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's Dungeons and Dragons. That's a cheaty answer because I know they meant video game. But I don't have a video game where I could answer. I could play that at any point. Right now it's kind of Chrono Story, but like that's not gonna be the thing forever. Like there's points where I'm gonna get burned out in this game. I'm not gonna play it, or points where I'm out of content. I
feel about Slay the Spire. I almost said
Right.
Slay the Spire too, but like I'm gonna get burnt out.
Yeah, like I play Chrono Story a lot, but like it's a really easy game to stream. That doesn't mean that it's my favorite game ever. It's my favorite game right now to play, but my favorite game just to play in general is Dungeons and Dragons. I could play that any day.
Yeah, which is insane to me. But Bubbles, I will say, like I said earlier, from what I played of Dying Light, I would have to say State of Decay has to beat 100%.
Does it? Why?
That's in my opinion. It just does.
Okay.
Because honestly, Dying Light, I remember very little of it.
I get you. That makes sense.
It wasn't a very memorable game.
That's understandable then. Iron Lung? My wife would probably like Iron Lung, to be fair.
No. I do like the idea of Iron Lung, but I don't know if it's something I'd ever want to play.
You'd probably rather watch the movie. The movie's pretty good, apparently.
Probably, honestly.
Yeah. You're about to land? You haven't been home in 3 months? Jesus Christ, James. Well, welcome home to the Canada, your homeland. I have played Undertale, and my wife has also played Undertale. In fact, Undertale is one of the games that got my wife into gaming.
Yeah.
And I played Undertale on stream for the first time. I had already experienced the game multiple times, once for my wife and once through Let's Play, but it was the first time I actually personally played it on stream.
See, Bubbles, the parkour, I don't get. Like, I am not a huge fan of parkour in games. Like, I found it very tedious in Dying Light. There are some games where It fits every so often, but like I love, love, love. One of my top 5 games is Horizon Zero Dawn. And there's unfortunately a lot of parkour and wall climbing in those games. And sometimes it's just really fucking annoying, you know? And I'm just like, dude, I just want to get to this location. I don't want to deal with all the controls of dealing with going up this and possibly losing all of my progress because my controller decided to freak out in one little moment, you know?
Or your hands aren't agreeing with you at this moment. Yes, I've played through Deltarune all the way so far. We're replaying it right now. Tomorrow we're getting back. Tomorrow, me and Bunny will be here tomorrow, supposedly. We're gonna continue with chapter 3. Probably finish chapter 3 tomorrow for the second time. We're trying to get all the secrets. And
I did, Bubbles. I very much so did.
My wife beat the.
I had sweaty palms the entire time.
Yep, my wife beat the True Pacifist run.
Yeah.
Meaning she didn't just beat Omega Flowers. She beat Asriel Dreamer. Welcome back, Kraz. Do you feel clean now?
Fresh Kraz.
Yeah, a nice fresh Kraz straight out the pack. I love unwrapping a fresh Kraz and taking a sniff of it.
What the fuck? Yeah, and it's like Bubbles. It's not like it's a bad game. You know, I'm not harping. It's just it's not my thing. I think that State of Decay better.
He's no longer Kraz. He's now Fresh.
If you were to ask me my favorite zombie game, it wouldn't even be 7 Days to Die. It would be State of Decay. But if you were to ask me my favorite like horror survival game would probably be 7 Days to Die, right? Because they're two totally different games.
Don't you also like Project Zomboid?
I do, but I haven't played it enough to really rate it because it's so hard.
It is a hard game.
And you know, I find it better with other people to play, but my brother always fucks around, so
yeah.
And that's a game where you can't really fuck around, you're just gonna die.
You fuck around and then you find out. Immediately.
I've played World War Z because my brother really wanted me to play it, and I bought it for full fucking price. And I could probably look at how many hours I have. I probably have like 3 hours on it. Because it's just a lot of the same, you know? I'm totally like roguelites I love, but those types of games, it's just like, and it felt like we could never get better at it, you know? Like it was just constantly the same steamrolling. So it just wasn't fun for me.
I getcha. Kraz trusted the shower with his life. Your favorite zombie games, gameplay wise, are Dying Light, story wise, The Last of Us. That makes sense. I wouldn't even consider The Last of Us to really be a zombie game. That's not really a zombie virus, to be fair. I mean, it's designed like a with your goddamn life. Yeah, exactly. But it is in the same kind of aspect as a zombie game. It's an infection game. I consider it to be more of an outbreak game than a really a zombie game. Nature reclaiming the world in some way. Low-key love the chat in this stream even without a game going on. Look, I want a lot of stream. I like doing streams like this all the time. It's very rare that we actually have enough dialogue to be able to actually do a stream like this.
Yeah, half the people do not like my dialogue.
No, they like your dialogue, love. That's why everyone's here asking questions and talking. People don't like my dialogue because I'm a dumbass and I talk about nothing.
There are a few games that I like just for
Totally, Kraz, totally.
For like the lore. Like I really like Gris. I hope I'm saying that right.
Ambergris, yeah.
Or Gree Is it Gris?
I don't know.
Gris.
It's probably Gris.
It's a very beautiful game.
That's correct, James.
And Tales Noir. Like if you like storied game that are pretty linear, those are really good games.
An absolute fuck, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Like there's a lot of beautiful games out there that are just good because they look good. You know what I mean? Like for example, there's a very beautiful game that really doesn't have much substance to it, but I love the game a lot, and I played it a couple times on stream, called Cast and Chill. Very, very, very beautiful game. It doesn't have a lot to it. It's a fishing game.
Yeah.
But it's such a beautiful art style.
That's the same. That's the pixel one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the same as like Inmost, which I definitely recommend that game to anyone who likes like beautiful pixel games.
I have no clue, James. I don't know where that fucking guy is.
Like it's only a 3-hour long game, but it is so like pretty.
I've been streaming 3 times longer than Steffi ever showed up on my streams. Yeah, Steffi disappeared around stream like 120, and now we're at stream 4. We're at stream day 455 tomorrow. So I've been streaming way longer than he's been on the stream. Technically, I did a bunch of streams around. Also, you're a fuck? Absolutely. Is that a bad thing? No. Why would that ever be a bad thing, Raz? That's a good thing. According to me. You have been here technically from day one because I let everyone know in the D&D chat that I was going to start VTubing. You knew before I had even finished my VTube model. Did Wifey ever play Faith? Pixel style horror game based on demons?
Oh my gosh. I want to play that game. I chickened out on buying it.
Why? Did it look too scary?
Because it looks like it'll give me nightmares, and it looks really good.
Yeah. Totally understand.
Like, it's one of those games. In fact, I'm gonna put it back on my...
You should put it back on your list. Absolutely. It seems like a game you would like, love.
Oh my god, where is it? There it is. Oh no, I own it. What the fuck am I talking about? I just haven't played it.
Oh, you haven't played it? Well.
No, I do own it. Because I did intend on playing. But it does look really good, like stupid, like kind of good, you know?
Yeah.
Very simple.
Definitely.
You need me to stream Faith? I think,
Yeah.
Nothing. I have to go to bed. But
I also think it's time to raid, actually. Thank you guys for coming to the stream.
Hold on. I was gonna say that I'm gonna buy Mugenics one of these days when it fucking goes on sale.
Sounds good. Thank you guys for coming to the stream. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and a follow here on Twitch. I'll be back tomorrow, probably with some Deltarune. We're gonna go ahead and raid out. I'll see you guys later. Tip your waitress. I'll see you. Goodbye.